We are live. So before I get too far into this, I just want to make sure that this is working properly. So if you are, let me tell me what you're watching on. So if you're watching this on YouTube, tell me if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching this from Facebook, tell me if you're watching this from Facebook. So I am hope everyone is having a great Thanksgiving. If you're not in the US, it is Thanksgiving season for us, so that's what we are talking about. Yeah, so I'm really curious to see how this goes. Did a live broadcast recently with Fit Father Project, Anthony from the Fit Father Project, Dr. A, who's a good friend of mine. Do a lot of work together. And anyways, that's the last time I did a live broadcast. So I'm just going on all of my different platforms right now. YouTube. We've got people from the Manful Yoga community on Facebook. Um, we've got the Facebook page for Manful Yoga. So, yeah, let's see here. All right. So we've got Rich says morning. The Life After Guide. Hello on YouTube. We've got Tom on YouTube. Hello. All right. I got through my first 2 cycles of Absolute Beginners program and then got hit with COVID. That sucks. Sorry, Rich. Robert says, happy Friday, everybody. Eric says hello. All right. So, guys, if you are saying hello right now, I'm just curious, just so I know who I'm talking to. If you are a member of the Manful Yoga app and members area, tell me here in the comments. If you are not, that's totally cool, but just let me know if you're a member or a non-member. If you're not a member, maybe you've been watching me on YouTube for a while now. Maybe you've done a lot of these workouts. So just let me know who you are and how you know about Manful Yoga. All right. Franklin says hello and happy Thanksgiving. Rich is a Manful Yoga member and a Fit Father member. We've got Facebook user from Denmark, lifetime member. We've got a member from Arlington, Massachusetts. We've got Raul. I know you're a member. I love seeing your posts, by the way, Raul. Big shout out to you. Thanks for showing how consistent you are with the workouts. All right. Kurt, not a member. Rich joined Manful Yoga primarily because of the collab with Fit Father Project. Cool. All right. Sweet. So thanks, guys, for saying hello. YouTube subscriber. All right. So what's going on? So the title of this AMA is for I tried yoga and dieting for a month straight and gained weight. Well, that shows that your dieting definitely wasn't working, Mike. Steve, good afternoon, member. That's cool. Mike, not a member. John, not a member. Rich Betters, member. All right. Rich came to us. Rich just attended the Be the Better You retreat, which was a ton of fun. Franklin, subscriber, possibly joining later. Cool. All right, guys. So getting into this. So this is a live AMA. So I'm going to specifically be talking here about what I think Manful Yoga is best suited toward helping with, which is helping you be consistent with your workouts, helping you build strength, build flexibility, and helping to get rid of pain. That is what we hear about from our members most often. So we have over 900 positive reviews on Trustpilot. That's where we collect our reviews. Thousands more reviews through all the different products that I have, the books, the DVDs. So we've been really helpful to tens of thousands of men. Actually, it's in the hundreds of thousands now. And the big reason why people really like Manful Yoga is because of the non-spiritual aspect of the workouts, that it's made specifically for men and for their bodies, and because it is the technique focus. So helping you understand the proper technique, what you shouldn't be doing your body, and that kind of stuff. So yeah. So for us, Black Friday, we are doing a huge Black Friday offer, something that we have never done before, and we may never do again. We're offering lifetime access to the Manful Yoga app and members area for $347. So it's an amazing deal. Actually, if you add up what it costs to be a member for a year on a monthly membership, it is less expensive to buy a lifetime access membership. So far, those have been incredibly popular. I have been shocked at the response from you guys, shocked and also humbled. And it's just really cool to be validated, honestly, to see how many of you believe in what we're doing, how many of you have been helpful with it. So anyways, that's awesome to see. And thank you so much for being thank you so much for being part of Manflow Yoga. So that's the deal that we've got going on right now. You can go to the link in the comments somewhere if you see it, or just go to the website manflowyoga.com and you'll be able to find the deal. If you are a member already, be sure to check your email because you guys probably have different links to sign up. We want to make sure that you aren't accidentally canceling your membership. So if you're a member, use the emails that we're sending you to sign up with this offer. If you're a non-member, you can also use the emails or just go to manflowyoga.com. We've got a lot of people here saying, I'm a lifetime member now. Member here. Robert is a member. Ed is a member. Christopher Jacobs, lifetime member. So guys, awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, all right. So I think before I get into this, I've been seeing a lot of people talking about just giving kind of intros to who they are and what they do. And I thought that'd be a great thing to do because I know even though many of you have probably, followed me, maybe you don't know my story and, what I do with Manflow Yoga. So, all right, we're just getting some feedback, by the way. The links are the same for membership. So the links are the same for the membership. So if you want to sign up for the lifetime membership, doesn't matter if you're a member or a non-member, just go to manflowyoga.com and there should be something for that. So yeah. Franklin's talking about how good the deal is. We just commented some links in YouTube. There should be a link in the Facebook group. So guys, check that out. And there's some technical questions. So if you have technical questions about the membership, just go ahead and email help@manflowyoga.com. So I won't address that during here because that'll be kind of boring for everybody. But basically, if you're an existing member and you buy the lifetime access membership, it's not going to change any of your existing content. If you've purchased other programs, it's not going to change any of that. It's just going to make it so that you don't have to pay a subscription ever again. You pay once and you're in for life. And that's what it is. So guys, here's my story. So I started Manflow Yoga as I started yoga. Let's start there. So I started yoga as a college lacrosse player. I was on the way to the tailor and I wanted to, I was going to go do a workout. And then after I finished the work, and then as I was going into the workout before then, anyways, wanted to go to the tailor and I couldn't find the tailor. So I was walking around this kind of shopping mall trying to find it. And I stumbled into a yoga studio and I was like, well, I'm going to go work out. Maybe I can try yoga. I've been wanting to do this for a while, but I never really felt comfortable going into a yoga studio. This was 2011. There were still a lot of stigmas back then. I think a lot, just yoga viewed a lot differently at that point. So I probably wouldn't have gone to a yoga class on purpose. So, but because I was there on accident, I was like, let me try it. I've wanted to do yoga for a while and I did it. It was the most challenging workout I've ever done. Halfway through, I was, totally drenched in sweat. I was realizing all the different weaknesses that I had. And I said, okay, I need to, I should probably keep doing this. And so I wanted to get more people to get into yoga. So I just decided to start a YouTube channel. This was all for fun at the time. I just started this as a hobby. I started recording workouts in my my college apartment and started putting them on YouTube. I didn't even edit the videos. I just recorded them and put them up. Sometimes my head wasn't in the shot. It was a lot of fun. So maybe if you look back at some of my very early YouTube videos, you'll be able to see some of those and see what it looked like. But eventually, I started working with people. I started doing one-on-one webcam training. I started doing lessons in person. I started doing group classes, doing some stuff at gyms. And I did all of that for a long time. I kind of did a little bit of everything. And then eventually I figured out the best way for me to help people would be to create a resource where you could do programs and work out with me on a regular basis. And that's how the members area was born. And so the members area and app now is where I put all of my content. It's what I spend most of my time on. So when I'm creating programs, when I'm creating workouts, when I'm creating tutorials, it all goes there. I do record shorter videos and shorter workouts, and those get shared on my YouTube channel once per week. But those are only a small fraction of all of the workouts that I have, and all my structured programs, my tutorials, and maybe most importantly, our community is in the Manful Yoga app and the members area. So that is what I spend the majority of my time on now. I've also had the privilege of helping a ton of people through some other things that I've made. So one of my first things that I made was DVDs, and believe it or not, lots of people buy DVDs. So we've probably sold over 120,000 DVDs since I started selling those in 2000. I forgot what year it was, like 20 teens. So I started selling DVDs, recording programs, putting them on DVDs, selling them on Amazon. We sell about 150 of those a day for the last few years. So again, a lot of people helped through those DVDs. I was then contacted by DK Publishers to write a book, and this is Yoga Fitness for Men. This hit top of the charts in a number of categories on Amazon, and we have sold over 50,000 of these to date. It's also been translated into several languages. This is the German version. It's also available in the UK and Canada, and internationally, pretty much wherever books are. There's also a French version. So, and then after that, I was asked to write another book. So I created Yoga for Athletes, and this one was more focused on endurance athletes, runners, cyclists, swimmers, weightlifters, that kind of thing. So I've created a lot of content to help a lot of people on YouTube. I have over 430,000 subscribers. I've been doing that since 2011 or 2012. We have over 120,000 followers on Facebook. I think over 38,000 people on Instagram. And then our members area has had over 30,000 people come through it lifetime. So we've got a lot of members too, people who are using these programs. And again, what the big thing that people really like about these is the approach. They come for the non-spiritual approach, the focus on men, the community, and then also the technique aspects. So learning what you should be doing with your body, what you should be avoiding, how to do the exercise properly if you have less flexibility. For me, this is the big reason why I started Manful Yoga, was because I was not nearly as flexible as most of the women in the classes. And it was mostly women. It was, 80% women for the most part. And I couldn't do what the women in the class were doing. I just didn't have that flexibility at all. And most guys who join Manful Yoga don't have that flexibility. And so, they might have tried another yoga class and felt very left out, felt like discouraged, felt like this wasn't for them. And then they go on and they find Manful Yoga and they're like, oh, these are workouts that are made for men. So that's what we really try to focus on doing, is creating workouts programs that are better suited toward men, and also more focused on the fitness. So focused on the proper technique, focused on what you shouldn't be doing with your body, in terms of, where does your knee go and which parts of your body should be engaged here, which parts of your body are stretching, how should you modify this if you're not as flexible. So that's the big reason why people sign up with us. And I think the one big thing that everyone really appreciates and also gravitates toward Manful Yoga for is this concept of pain relief. And that's one of the things that I wrote in the title of this YouTube video, which is pain relief. And so you might have pain from your other workouts. You may have pain because you had a previous accident or a recurring injury. But one thing that Manful Yoga does very effectively, and in a relatively short amount of time, I've had people with chronic back pain who have had chronic back pain for decades, and they do 2 weeks of a Manful Yoga program and the pain is gone. And they're like, what happened? How did you do this? And that's a typical story for us. People, if you do the workouts consistently, the pain goes away, and then you just have to keep doing them consistency. But at the same time, it's tough to be able to maintain consistency. And so there's a lot of things that we've done to help you be consistent that we've actually built into the Manful Yoga app and members area. So One of those things is talking about motivation and talking about why you don't need to have motivation to do your workouts. Talked about, sorry, I'm getting distracted because I'm reading the comments. Some people say that they didn't know that I wrote a book. We've got some questions about the sexual wellness series on YouTube. By the way, we have more videos from the sexual wellness series in the members area. So there's more there. Got some technical questions about membership. Chris, email help@manfulyoga.com for that. Craig, thanks. So Craig, you just signed up for the annual membership 8 days ago. So we're actually, if you sign up for the Manful Yoga, if you want the lifetime access, if you signed up, if you had a membership recur within the last month, email help@manfulyoga.com. And then when you buy the lifetime access to the membership, we'll actually refund you if you made the purchase within the last month. This doesn't apply to people who had a recurring membership before then. But anyways, technical questions there. So anyways, what was I talking about? Consistency. So a lot of people want to work out consistently, but people struggle with it. And so one thing that I really try to focus on in the Manful Yoga app and members area is helping you be more consistent. So we talk about motivation and how you don't really need to be motivated to do your workout. You just have to have the right environment set up, and you have to have a plan in place so that when it comes time for you to do your workout, you do it. And there's a lot of things that you can do to increase your compliance. And that's what we talk about. That's kind of what we walk you through in our getting started section. So this is a 90-day onboarding process to the Manful Yoga members area and app to make sure that you're actually consistent with the workouts, to make sure that you do the workouts consistently, that you make it easy on yourself. There's a big misconception in fitness that it should all be about willpower, and that if you don't do the workouts when you say you were, that there's something wrong with you, that you're just not successful at fitness. And that's not the case. Mostly when that's happening is you don't understand how motivation works. You don't understand how behavior works. And you try to force yourself to do something while not supporting yourself in the process. So what I mean by that is you can alter your environment. So you can change your physical environment. You can plan in advance. You can help motivate yourself more by doing certain practices to help with that. So you can ask yourself, why are you working out? And really get clear on your motivations for working out. And if your motivations are just, I want to be more healthy, that's not a motivation. That's a vague generalization. So when you get more specific on why you want to be healthy, maybe it's because you want to live a longer time. Maybe it's because you want to be here for your kids. Maybe it's because you saw someone in your life, maybe a family member or a close friend who was older, but unhealthy, and they died prematurely. So when you get really consistent, when you get clear on your motivation for working out, then it becomes a lot easier to work out. So that's just an example of one of the strategies that we talk about in Manful Yoga to help you be more consistent with the workouts. But there's a whole system that we use to help you with that. So we don't just throw you into the workouts and say, do these workouts every day. We help you. We give you a framework. We help you with discipline. We help you with motivation. We also give you accountability emails. So every day, you'll receive an email when you have a scheduled workout. So no matter what program you're doing, you'll get an email whenever you have a scheduled workout. And that's incredibly helpful. Our members really, really love that. We also have the app, and there's a calendar feature within the app, and you can add your workouts to a calendar, and it will remind you when it's time to do your workout there as well. So there's a lot of things that we do to help make sure that you're consistent with the workouts, because if we just gave you some workouts and say, go do them, you probably wouldn't. We also have a program progression. So we have a progression of programs to help you go from beginner to intermediate and beyond. That takes most people over 2 years to complete. So as soon as you sign up, you have over 2 years of programming built in. So you know exactly what workout you're supposed to do for over 2 years. And then beyond there, there's even more programs that we haven't built into the program progression. So we've got people who have been with us since 2018, and they're still staying busy with the workouts. We put out new workouts every week. So we put out new workouts every week. We put out new programs, multiple new programs every year. So we do a lot to keep you engaged, to keep it exciting, to keep it fun for you, We also do quarterly challenges, which is really fun. So every quarter we do a new challenge or an existing challenge as a member community. So every January, every April, every September. Am I doing that math right? April, July, sorry. January, April, July, and October. We do we do challenges. So those are a great way to get people involved. People love them for the motivational aspect. So, anyways, point is we do a lot. This isn't just we don't just create workouts and upload them. We really structure this around how can we help you be consistent, and we also help with fostering a community. And the community has been awesome, guys. First off, shout out to the Manful Yoga community. If you're in that, the Facebook group has been growing like crazy. We now have over 5,600 members there. And I used to have to post and comment, and I used to have to post and comment on everything. I used to have to make the conversations happen. And now people just talk on their own. So it's an amazing community. There's tons of posts there every day. People sharing their fitness challenges, people sharing their life challenges too, and then getting support from other men going through the same struggles. So it's a really cool, it's a really, really cool way to, it's a really, really cool way to stay interested in your fitness and just get that extra support and get that motivation. So it's a really cool community that we've created, and it's all structured around, what we're doing with Manful Yoga with the app and the members area. So that's the consistency portion. So I want to go through and I'm just going to look at some of the comments here. All right, we've got a Facebook user says 3+ year member just signed up for a lifetime membership. Thank you. Raul asked, will my video playlist via the mobile app remain the same? So guys, if you upgrade from an existing membership to a lifetime membership, nothing changes. Nothing in your membership changes. It just cancels your subscription. And then you have the one payment, and that's it. So just make sure that you use the same email address when you sign up. Same email address that is with your existing membership. How much is annual membership before the sale? It just depends. We have different sales. So, video for scoliosis, please. We have that. You just have to go. By the way, guys, if you ask me for a video here, I probably already made it. Go to youtube.com/manful yoga and use that search bar to type what you're looking for. I probably made a workout. I know I've done a scoliosis workout. We've got some questions from Mike about joint Manful Yoga and Fit Father Project workout program. That's a fantastic idea. Dr. A and I have been talking about creating some resources to help you guys with combining those programs. So helping you understand how to structure using Manful Yoga and Fit Father Project simultaneously. Got a question about insomnia. Please suggest. I have sleep routines, Karthik, but also there's a lot of lifestyle factors that go into that. So the video could help. I've had I've had a ton of people say that Manful Yoga helps with sleeping, and it absolutely does. If you do Manful Yoga before you go to sleep, it increases your deep sleep quality. You stay asleep longer, your sleep quality improves. So I do have sleep routines that will help, but also it's a whole lifestyle thing. You have to make sure that you're not eating like an asshole before you go to sleep. You should be moving during the day. You should be walking. You should be living a generally healthy lifestyle if you have insomnia, and that could also be genetic too. So, Adita, question about the pelvic floor series. Yeah, you just need to watch those videos. So you're asking a question. I've already given you the answer in the video. You just have to watch the video and listen to what I say there. I get a lot of people who ask questions and they just want different information from what I presented in the video. It's still the same. So you just have to watch the video. Talked about Chris. All right. Franklin says he can't take advantage of the lifetime access deal, guys. So I would just want to say the lifetime access deal is this is a limited time offer. We are only offering this through Cyber Monday, and it'll probably carry over into Tuesday. But this isn't something that we're planning on doing 6 weeks from now. There's not going to be a New Year's sale and you're going to get access to the lifetime membership. The lifetime membership we've never done this before. We may never do it again. So if you are interested in the lifetime access, again, it's less than the cost of a monthly membership for a year. So it's an amazing deal. And I understand some of you guys recently, renewed memberships. So if you renewed in like May or June or something, you know, that we can't offer prorated refunds just because this deal is so good, but hopefully you see the value in it. Hopefully it's worth it to you. And if not, I totally understand it. Our annual memberships are really affordable, and I would stick with that. But if you are not interested in paying any more subscription fees, you're planning on doing Manful Yoga for at least 2 years, then the lifetime membership makes sense. So let's see here. Somebody's on the second round of Strength Foundation Challenge, and they stop 7 minutes before completion to join this live broadcast. That's awesome, dude. No, just jump back into it. A little 7-minute break is good. You don't have to do any warm up. Rich says he does Manful Yoga in the morning and Fit Father Project in the evening. Cool. All right, Rich. So it's coming up on 25 minutes here. It is still a weekend. It is still family time for me, so I don't want to keep this too long. I'll probably be on here for about 10 more minutes, and you might be able to hear it in my voice and also in my coughing, that my voice is running out here. So this is a good time to start asking questions, guys. So I think it's also, I did also talk about building strength, increasing flexibility, getting rid of pain. Building strength. What's really cool about what we do with Manful Yoga is we focus on what's called an isometric exercise. And an isometric exercise is really good for strengthening your joints. It's also a really good way to build strength with less strain on your body. So it's good for building strength, and it doesn't hurt. So it's kind of the foundation of your fitness is these isometric strengthening. And what's really cool about as we're doing that, we combine that with mobility. So you're building strength, but then we're also helping you increase your flexibility and your mobility at the same time. And what that does for your pain is it makes it go away. Pain is caused by your joint pain is caused usually by tightness in the muscles and also caused by weakness. A lot of people think that you just need to stretch and your pain will go away, but it's really a combination of strengthening and improving flexibility. And what we do with Manful Yoga is we help you work into your strength and your flexibility at the same time. And that's called mobility. Most traditional forms of yoga are going to focus on passive stretching. And we do have those with recovery workouts, but with our main workouts, with our strengthening workouts, with our balance workouts, with our mobility improvement workouts, we really focus on teaching you the postures and the exercises in a way that helps you with increasing your what's called active mobility. So strength and flexibility at the same time. And this is what leads to lasting improvements in your body. And that's what leads to getting rid of pain at the source. Stretching is good because it can eliminate pain in the moment and a few hours afterwards. But if you're not also building strength, then the pain will come back. So I think what's also really cool about these workouts is it doesn't take long for you to notice the results. You actually feel better after you finish the workout. Your posture is going to be better. Your muscles are lengthened. You've worked on the right muscles working so that you don't have a lot of the imbalances that cause pain. So after you do a workout, your back is going to feel better. Your knees are going to feel better. It's a great warm up for other workouts if you're combining this with a gym membership or running or a walking program or whatever it is. So the pain relief aspect there anyways is really, really significant. And that's one thing that really unites, I think, our community is people are here because they're in some sort of pain. It could be from another workout program, could be just getting older and kind of neglecting mobility, neglecting their flexibility, and realizing that you can't get away with what you've been doing. And that's also something a lot of people look at me and they're like, oh, well, most people doing Manful Yoga are Dean's age. And that's not the case. I'm 34 years old. Most people in the members area are in their 50s. So 15 to 20% of our members are in their 50s. We've got men who are in their 40s, men in their 60s, and then in their 30s and 70s. And it skews, the bell is kind of toward the middle. in terms of more people in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and then 30s and 70s. So most people doing these programs are middle-aged or older guys. And that's who we make these programs for. That's who these workouts are appropriate for. So, sometimes I laugh because I get a message from someone who says, I'm 47. I'm like, can I even do these workouts? I'm like, yeah, dude, you're young for our community. You'll be fine, dude. So we got a comment here, 58 here. So that's like a good average age. A lot of people getting on the cusp of of the next decade. So a lot of people, at the 59 mark, a lot of people at the 49 mark, maybe that 69 mark. So people who are getting older and concerned about getting older and want to make sure that they're doing the right things to maintain their health, so that they can stay independent as they're getting older. And that is something that Manful Yoga does really well, that I can't say for all workout programs, because a lot of programs are just focused on building muscle, and you'll get results, right? You'll build muscle, but your body really aches in the process because you don't have the necessary levels of core strength and overall body control, flexibility, breath awareness to be able to do that without pain. So one thing that's really cool about Manful Yoga is it helps you with that. And then you can also take that into your other workouts. And you'll notice that in your other workouts, you'll have less pain. You'll have less back pain. You'll have less knee pain. You won't be as sore the day afterwards. So there's a lot of ways to, there's a lot of really cool benefits of just doing these workouts. And you don't need to do them every day. As long as you're doing 3 workouts per week, 3 Manful Yoga workouts per week, you'll feel the results in your body. You'll feel the results in your other workouts. You'll also notice that you sleep better, that you have less stress. There's something magical that truly happens when you are working out, when you're focusing on your body, focusing on your breathing awareness, and you're doing things for your body in a way that's low impact or no impact. This is something that you can do no matter how old you are. We have workouts and programs for all levels. We've got an absolute beginners program all the way up to our Yoga Beast program, which is for more advanced users. So, all right, I'm going to jump back into the questions here. Do you do virtual trainings from your home or studio? So I have a pilot virtual training program that I'm running right now. But this isn't something that I include in the Manful Yoga subscription. This is the Manful Yoga subscription includes all of the access to all of the programs, all the workouts, all the tutorials, all the extra videos that I add. The virtual studio is something that would be outside of that. So is there a payment plan available for lifetime access? We are talking about the possibility of doing this. West, if you want to be kept in the know about that, make sure that you sign up for our email list. If you go to, there's going to be a link somewhere here. So on YouTube, if you go to, let me see here. What do I have to type? What happens if I go to, anyways, West, get on our email list. So go to the website and then sign up for our email, or go to our website and then make sure you get on our email list, and you can stay updated on if we do offer a payment plan available for lifetime access. Franklin says, I think your Manful Yoga YouTube channel is starting to wake up men. They should incorporate yoga now, even if you're in your 30s or late 20s. Can help prevent injury later. Franklin, I totally agree. That's, by the way, that's why I like doing yoga. I do this because it makes my body feel great. Makes my body feel great. It helps me with my overall stress. It helps me stay more calm. So it's really, for me, that's my big benefit of doing it. I'm not doing this because I'm trying to live a yogic lifestyle. I don't care about chakras. I don't care about Ayurveda. I'm here because I really enjoy the benefits of the postures. I like building workouts that incorporate more than just yoga. So, you're going to be doing bodyweight exercises. You're going to be seeing some stuff that you might see in a Pilates class. You're going to see some stuff that you might see in other mobility training. And my focus is on the results. So I like the flow aspect, and that you're going from one exercise to the next, and that you don't have to take breaks and break up the workout. So it helps you mentally, with the mental benefits of staying in a flow of a workout. But you don't have to do, but you don't have to do, you don't have to restrict your workouts, your yoga workouts, to only doing yoga postures. I don't believe in that. So I like doing lots of other non-yoga stuff in the workouts too. A lot of physical therapy influence as well, because I've had a lot of injuries. I've had shoulder injuries, I've had knee injuries, I've had back injuries, I've broken tons of bones. And so I've incorporated a lot of physical therapy into the Manful Yoga programs because they work. They help with getting rid of pain. So that's something else that we do. Anyways, so guys, if you're watching this right now, lifetime offer. This is the best way for you to be consistent with the workouts. If you sign up for a monthly membership and you're deciding whether or not, oh, should I renew the next month? Should I renew the next month? You're really hurting yourself in terms of your consistency. If you can find a program that resonates with you and commit to it for a long time, that's when you're going to see the most significant results. You're not going to see results if you're just doing 1 month here and 1 month there. It's really about sorry, I'm getting distracted. I'm reading the comments. We do have physical fitness with yogi influence. That's a good description. Franklin, I've heard that women have joined because so we have a lot of women in our community too, because they like the non-spiritual fitness focused approach to the workouts. So we have a lot of women in our community as well, because they don't want the traditional approach to yoga. They like the physical fitness approach. They like understanding what they should be doing with their bodies, the proper technique, what to avoid, what to feel. And quite frankly, the workouts are more effective than traditional yoga, because traditional yoga is focused on providing an overall experience, whereas Manful Yoga, I just want you guys to get strong. I want you guys to get physical results. So that's what we do for our programs. So, and I totally forgot what I was talking about before. Oh, the lifetime membership access. So this is a limited time offer. This is not something that we're going to be doing every week. So I would recommend, if you've been following Manful Yoga for a while now, if our approach resonates with you, if you've done some of the workouts, whether that's in the members area in the app, or if you are on YouTube and you haven't actually done anything in the Manful Yoga app yet, if you like these workouts and the approach works for you, and you feel like after a workout, you feel good about yourself, I think that's really important, because that encourages you to be consistent with the workouts. If you do a workout and you don't enjoy it and you finish it and you're like, oh, that was really tough, I didn't really enjoy that at all, I don't enjoy it, then you shouldn't do it. You should find a workout that you really resonate with, that feels good. Ideally, it's got a community that you can resonate with as well, that you fit in well with. And if you don't like me, then don't sign up for the membership. I'm not trying to force you to sign up if you don't want to be here. But if you do like the workouts, if you like me, if you like my approach, and if you want to be part of a community that helps motivate and inspire you to be more consistent with these workouts, the Manful Yoga app, the members area, I've been doing this since 2018, and it's only gotten better each year. If you go in and you talk with other members, you look at some of our reviews on Trustpilot, then you'll see people talking about, wow, I remember when Dean first started, and the app is so much better than it used to be, and the workouts are so much better, and his counting is maybe a little bit better than it used to be. That's an inside joke. You'll get it if you join in. But the app is the best way for you to be consistent and get results. And if you resonate with the workouts at all, I would encourage you to take a look at our lifetime access offer, which is going on right now. This won't be available after Tuesday. So we've got about 3 or 4 more days of this being available. We're not going to make this available. We may never make this available again. So if you are, if this sounds like a good offer to you, then this is a good time to take it. Go to manfulyoga.com to sign up for the lifetime access, and that gives you access to the Manful Yoga app and members area for life. That's it. So you sign up, you get it for the rest of your life. I've had some questions about, well, how do we know that you're going to keep doing this? Guys, so I have the privilege of creating workouts, filming workouts that I do myself on a regular basis for my own workouts, for my own healthy lifestyle. I get to do podcasts, and I get to do blogs, and I get to write social media, and interact with people around topics that I would love doing, even if I wasn't doing this as a profession, even if I didn't have a paid offering for this. So I'm going to be here for a very long time. I've been doing this since 2012. I have no plans of stopping this in the near or the medium term future. 20 years from now, am I going to be doing this? I don't know. I don't know what 20 years from now, but am I doing this for the next 5 years, the next 10 years? Yeah, it's safe to say that I'll be doing this for the next 5 to 10 years. So, um, if you think that you're going to be doing more than 2 years of Manful Yoga, the lifetime access offer makes sense. Even if you just renewed your annual membership 4 months ago and you're like, oh, I don't want to miss out on the 8 months that I paid for. Guys, if you think you're going to be here for a longer time, then it will pay for itself. So, yeah, hopefully the deal makes sense for you. And then again, if it doesn't, if you just can't, for some reason, it may be financially it's not working right now. Maybe you just renewed and you don't want to lose out on the months that you purchased. That's totally fine. I get it. Our annual memberships are really affordable, so that's a good way to keep going. But if you do want to avoid paying for another payment ever again, if you just want to pay once and you're in for life, then that's what the lifetime access membership is for. So I would highly encourage that you check that out at manfulyoga.com before Cyber Monday is up. So that deal will be going from now until the 28th, so November 28th at midnight Central Standard Time. So take me up on that offer. It's going to be the best way for you to be consistent with these workouts. And like I mentioned before, earlier in this broadcast, we have so much to not only provide you with workouts and programs to get you results, but also there's so much more to help you be motivated, be consistent with the workouts, and actually do them. Compliance is a really big issue when it comes to doing your workouts. And we do a ton to help you with that. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I had some other questions here. Someone asked about high school football players. I think the Strength Foundations Challenge or the Strength Foundations course would be awesome for high school football players. A lot of the issues that I have stem from my terrible weightlifting technique when I was in high school. If I had something like Manful Yoga when I was in high school, my body would not be as effed up as it was a few years ago before I started doing yoga. So doing the workouts, and particularly the Strength Foundations course, was something that I made to address a lot of my own weaknesses and a lot of my improper movement patterns, to make sure that somebody going into a fitness program would address those and be able to exercise relatively pain-free. And so the Strength Foundations Challenge or the course would be fantastic for a high school football player, John, just to reply to you here. All right, guys, getting close to wrapping up here. Does anybody have any final questions here? I think the one question I may have not addressed, someone was asking about the pelvic floor series. And again, if you're pelvic floor series is a recent series that we put out in the members area. We also released some shorter versions of those videos on YouTube, so you can check those out for free there. But there are more workouts for that, more videos for that in the Manful Yoga app and members area. So check that out. Yep. So there. All right, guys. That's all I've got. I hope you really enjoyed this. I hope you got something out of it. Again, lifetime access membership deal. This is our exclusive Black Friday offer. This will not be available after Tuesday. Go to manfulyoga.com to take advantage of that. It is $347, and that gives you access to the Manful Yoga app and members area for life. That gets you access to all of my workouts, all the programs, the tutorials, all the resources that we've created to help you be consistent, to help you with your program progression, teach you how to go from starting to intermediate, and then access into our really remarkable community where you can talk about your struggles with fitness, but also your struggles with life. We've had a lot of really fulfilling, a lot of really heartwarming conversations in the community. And I think that's something else that men need. Men also need intimacy and they need community with other men. A lot of men, as they get older, they tend to, especially if you're in a family, if you have your own family, you tend to only spend time with your family and you don't go outside of that. You don't have guy time as much. And if you do have guy time, it's a lot of very surface level conversations, right? It's like, oh, I just bought a new car. Cool. Or it's like, oh, did you see the game last weekend? And those are fine. Those are safe topics. Those are safe topics that you can use to ease into conversation. But really the conversations that I'm interested in having, and this is what we have in the Manful Yoga community, is talking about things that are really bothering us. Talk about things that we're struggling with. Be vulnerable and talk about gratitude and say, like, I'm really happy for this. And not just, not just about the things that we have grown up being valued by society, but what do we also need in order to help us feel connected and loved and fulfilled? And that's what I'm really interested in. That's something that I try to do with the Manful Yoga community, and you'll see that if you're part of that Facebook group. So it's a really cool part of Manful Yoga that you also get access to when you become a member here. So lifetime access deal, manfulyoga.com. Don't miss out. It ends on Tuesday. So other questions. Last one here is, guys, we do have that program progression. So someone asking about what to do after they finish a program. There is a program progression. So you can use that to map out how you follow Manful Yoga programs. So it starts you off here, then you go to program 2, then you go to program 3. So that's all built into the Getting Started series. So check out the Getting Started series, and that's going to walk you through how to be successful with Manful Yoga. And when you're successful with Manful Yoga, you're successful with your fitness. You'll feel stronger, you'll feel better, you'll get rid of pain, and you're going to be more confident in your long-term fitness for years and years to come. So, all right, guys, that's what I've got. Thanks for watching. Hope you found this broadcast useful, and I will, I'll talk to you later. So, hope to see you on the workouts. Take me up on that lifetime access deal. It is a very limited time offer. We will not be doing this. We may never be doing this again. I don't know. So take me up on that offer. It will be gone after Tuesday. It's not coming back New Year's. It's not coming back for an Easter sale. It's not coming back. I don't know when it's coming back. But if you like the deal, take it. It's going to save you a ton of money, and it'll help you be more consistent, which ultimately helps you get results. All right. I'm talking in circles here, guys. Thanks for joining me live. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.